Welcome to the third in my series of Napoleon Total War videos. I'm just doing the turn end now, early February 1805, going over to late February 1805. Let me just speed those up a little bit, so I'm moving a bit quicker. These are the troops, my own troops, that I've asked to go to the bridge, or rather the crossing point, over to Finland. I'm also asking to come all the way back from Hungary, if you remember, so that we're in a position to attack the Ottomans when the time might arise. You'll remember from the first two videos, I'm hoping to playlist these, sorry, so one will go from one to the other, but just in case you've come directly new to this one, the plan is to attack Sweden and also to attack the Ottomans. Let's zoom into this location. For some reason, I've no idea why, these troops here have stopped moving. They should really be on their way. Let's see who they are. Buxhoden, yes. They should be on their way to this point here to help with the attack over on Finland. Agent recruited, that's a spy. Right, okay, let's get the spy doing something useful. I have said that one of the differences between normal and hard and very hard is that you get people who you least want, and you also get people in the places where you least want to have them as well. So I didn't really want to have a spy in that place there. What I wanted was a gentleman near my college, and that's what you get on normal. On hard you get him some distance away from your college, of course, but anyhow, at least you get him. Right, moving these into position as well. There's another one that was blocked, and this one here, looks like this one's blocked as well. Don't know why they were blocked, can't see anything in their way at all, but anyhow, ours is not a reason why, so let's see if we can get up to Finland with this one as well, and we get those troops up there as well. So we've got all of these now moving in the right direction. These are the ones that were blocked, and then there's nothing more really for me to do now other than to spend some more resources. We've got 2,481 there. While I'm just considering where that's going to go, I'll show you the ministers that we've got here. I haven't replaced one, which is this one really, because although he's on noughts, and these are much better, there isn't anything in here amongst any of these that can replace him and be any better. You know, the 3 stars being status quo, being pretty useless, lower classes +1 happiness and ability, so pretty of a waste of time really, so we're not going to go for any of those. We do have underdeveloped farms. I said while you're looking at the ministers, I'll be looking at the things that I need to spend resources on. I'm almost ready for my port, by the way, to be completed, which means that I need to set some money aside to make sure that I've got enough next term to be able to buy a ship as well. They cost about 600, those. Right, so if I go for clearances, anywhere I can find them, and I'll also go for, we'll go for a marketplace as well. Remember, I need to leave some resources in here. Let's see if I can find logging camp as well. That'll leave me with 381. That should be fine. That should be enough for me to be able to pay for manufactory and also for the for the ship that I'll be building next term. Now, like I said, the turns are mercifully much quicker than they were in Empire Total War, certainly with United Provinces when you had the 3 theatres to deal with. So that's the end of the turn for late February 1805. Right, spy networking established. I've looked at this before. All it seems to mean is that he can see things. It means basically that it hasn't been kicked out the second time round, is the way I interpret it. Those are the troops that the Ottomans have got in the first place that we're going to be aiming for. That's basically the only thing of interest. Clearances, logging camp, various things that we've got, and we've got the trading post. And of course the first thing I want to do, now I've got the trading post, is build a ship. Remember, I sent a militia unit on its way to go and support this place. And remember, I also said that I wanted to have some money spare so that I'll be able to buy things, and certainly I need to be able to buy a ship. Also, now is my time to be buying manufacturing. I think that's the one. Yes, that's the one, manufacturing. because, oh, press the wrong one there. This is the one that I want. As you can see, this is now 4 away from being completed. That's the public schooling. This is going to take 4 to build. Once this is built, it will then enable me to go for division of labour. So really, I'm just waiting for the time that I can get division of labour. And division of labour gives me this, +3 generated by all buildings. Shown you that one before, but it basically means that I can start doing these things, which will enable me to gain extra money, particularly from farming. So that leaves me with the 305 there in the account, which is really the sort of minimum amount that you can have in order to buy anything. So I'm just going to have a quick look through here now, see if there's anything like a logging camp or perhaps a stud farm that I can have with the 305, because buildings are normally, the low grade buildings, around about 300. I think that's all I can build. I don't think I can recruit any infantry or anything like that, which I might need in my new... Was there one there? No, there isn't. No, I think I've probably been through them all now. Can't see anything else I can get with that, so I'm just going to hold on to the money there for now. Not being able to buy anything else, and having moved all my troops into position, that's the end of early March 1805. These are my troops ganging up on Finland, getting as near as they possibly can, so that I can get 2 armies. So I'll have a general for each of those armies, and I'll show you how I intend to use those 2 in tandem when I get up there into Finland itself. That was the spy that I got in a strange place. You can see the Austrians moving around. I think we're fairly safe for much of the beginning of this game. We're allied to the major players, and France is the major threat, so I'm hoping and certainly expecting all their attention to go towards Western Europe and leave the Eastern Europe, which is mine, well alone. Okay, now these are the Ottomans. I intend to go to war with them anyway, so that's not a problem. We'll not call allies to help, just in case it divides their loyalties and some of them end up going on the other side. So that means we're at war now with the Ottomans. I've got plenty of armies around the Ottoman Empire to deal with that, so I really am not so worried about that at all. So what I want now, if I can afford it, is a magistrate in... where are we? Let's see if I can find it this way again. I need the high yielding places, really, the places with the that have the most income, so that... what have we got? Kiev, for instance, is a good one. I think Ingria I've already built, or I am already building one. No, I'm not actually. So we'll have one in there, we'll have a magistrate in there, because that's probably the most productive place to have one. Remember, it gives me a percentage rise, so it's worth trying to get that in the places where I'm going to get the most money back. Now, that was a magistrate, yeah. I just want to see if I can get... I don't think I can afford one anywhere else. I can't remember how much they are, but I should have noticed when I just did it then, shouldn't I? Yeah, 1,500. So I can't afford any more of those, but 764 is quite a sizable sum, so there may well be something else that I can have for that kind of a price. Markets are pretty good, 50% to region's wealth, and then +6 per turn to town wealth in the region as well. So I think I'll just go for a market with the remainder of the money that we've got left over, leaving just 224 in there. Now let's have a look, see if we've got anybody that can actually move into Finland. We ought to have by now. Yes, we have. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 in there. And I thought I had more troops on the way to join them, but maybe not. What are these here? Yeah, I've just got those 4, haven't I? So if I put those into there, join them all up, and then move those as far into Finland as we can. Remember that he's gaining troops all the time as we speak over there in Finland. So I'm just getting as close as I possibly can there. The other troops that I have, I'm going to move those at the moment. They're just organised to come up to my side of the bridge. I'm going to get those also as close as I possibly can as well. Any other troops around that was heading in that direction? No, can't see any more that are going in there. Just those 2 armies. So that's the main thing. We get those going in the right direction. And again, we have the end of the turn.